nothing comes straight away. You achieving your goals doesn't come straight away. You reaching that version of yourself doesn't come straight away. It takes effort, years of consistency, hardship, pain, ups, downs, sadness, feeling good, bad days, good days. It takes so many different scenarios and so many different situations for you to get into that position. And I don't want a lot of you to fall into this mindset where you're afraid of literally putting the effort in to try with something just because it's going to take a little while and it's going to take a bit of time for you to get in that situation. And overall, I'm going to ask you this: if you don't try, the time's going to go by anyway, and the situations that you wanted to be in, the version you wanted to be in, the person you wanted to be in is going to be gone then, because that time's went by and you're not going to be able to get back that time overall. So if you have a version of yourself but you can't be bothered to work towards it, or you can't be bothered to put any effort towards it, automatically you're only jeopardizing yourself, you're only holding yourself back, you're only making yourself feel worse, because you are going to be in that future tense at some point, that future scenario at some point. You're going to be, that time's going to go by at some point, and you might not be the person you want to be. You might not be as happy in yourself that you could be overall, you know? And that's a terrible position for us to be in overall, because then we're going to crush ourselves, crush our confidence. Self-doubt's going to go through the roof. Sadness is going to go through the roof. All the negative things in our life is going to go through the roof, leaving you hopeless, in pain, hating your life. And overall, it's important for us to understand that everything's going to take time. Your body transformation, you building a YouTube channel, you building a business, you getting good at a job, working up in a career, you bettering your mental health, all these different areas is going to take time. Consistency, you building confidence in yourself, you getting on with strangers, speaking to people, you being able to hold yourself confidently. It's all going to take time, and it's all going to take effort. It's all going to take consistency, and it's all going to take you taking time out of your comfort zone. You taking time out of your comfort zone, putting yourself in a vulnerable position to learn, to get better, maybe to get shut down, maybe to lose a little bit, but then better and forward. And overall, that's what I've had to learn in a sense, you know, because I was in a position last year where I just hated my own reality. Last September, I was really questioning, why am I here? And I didn't understand that me working towards something would have that true ambition, that true beauty in my life. Of course, me taking care of other areas of myself as well, like my mental health as well, will have a beautiful effect. But me trying to work towards something that's quite hard to do, it takes a lot of consistency, a lot of getting up every day and trying and working on it every day, alongside all the other things in my life as well. I didn't realize that that would truly give me a sense of drive, a sense of happiness, a sense of passion, drawing it, you know, leading to me having a better life in a general sense, you know, leading to me being more happy in my own reality. And sometimes you need to understand that things are going to take time, but if you want to reach that goal, if you want to reach that version of yourself, if you want to reach that literal version of yourself that you always dreamed of, that you wanted to be, it's going to take time. It may take a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years, 20 years. Who knows how long it'll take? But overall, if you start today, you're going to be closer to that. If you start today, you're going to be a lot closer to that. And you're going to be on that path to that. And it's more likely to come quicker when you try today, you know. And that's what I had to learn, because I was putting off building stuff and trying to build this YouTube channel last September, last August, all that time. I was putting it off because I was afraid a little bit. I was afraid, you know, I didn't want to actually do it. I didn't actually want to do it because I was petrified of what people would say. I wasn't good in myself. My mental health wasn't good. And I was relying on someone for a little bit of happiness to make me feel good. And when that crushed, I was like, what do I have? You know, what do I have? I don't really have much overall, you know, like I need to build stuff in me. I need to build myself. I need to build this. I need to build myself as a person. And overall, it's doing well now. But I needed that element of fear, sadness, pain, in order for me to drive up through that and better this situation, better this scenario. I needed me to be down here, feeling terrible, feeling down, and realizing, oh, well, if I didn't try now, I'm not going to get anywhere, in a sense, you know. And it was probably the worst time overall for me to start, in a sense, you know, because I was in pain and sadness. But it has a true positive effect on you overall. When you get through pain and sadness and you better yourself, and you get through situations where you feel down, when you feel in pain, when you feel like you can't get through it, and you better that situation, and you get through that, and then over time you start building things. It starts doing a bit better, like brick by brick, you know, brick by brick. And some days it goes down, some days it's not good, some days you didn't feel like it. It's all part of the journey, you know, and it's all part of something that you want to better yourself as, you know, and it's all part of something that you need in order to better yourself. And that's a beautiful thing. And no one would value it if you didn't take time. If it didn't take time, no one would value it, would they? If you getting in shape didn't take time, effort, consistency, hardship, pain, discomfort, you wouldn't value it. And people especially wouldn't value it. People wouldn't view that as something good. If you being successful in something didn't take time, effort, consistency, hardship, people wouldn't value it. To get that money, to get whatever position you're in, that influence, you wouldn't value it, and people wouldn't value it. Therefore, that's why we need it to be hard. That's why we need it to take time. That's why we need it to be a little bit strugglesome at time and test our mind. Because even if, let's say hypothetically, your situation don't work out like who you want to be, and you work towards it, you're going to be a lot better off, because you're going to know you can apply yourself. You're going to know you can try. And when things are going down, you can try again. And then after a bit of time, you get going back up a bit, and you keep trying. And you know that if you stick through it, you're going to see results. Even if it's a little, even if it's big, you're going to see results. And that's a beautiful thing. And that's what I've had to learn. And that's the biggest lesson overall I've learned with the YouTube channel. Because there's days where it slows down. There's days where it goes down. There's days where it's going up like mad. And you understand that it's literally the process of you consistently going when you don't feel like it, when it may not be looking 100% positive on this app or whatever, and the subs you're getting, the views you're getting. That's when it truly matters, and that's when it's truly a test of your belief, a test of your own self-belief and your own self-doubt. Because if you give in and you think, oh, I'll just give up, that's your self-doubt kicking in, and that's you automatically just saying, no, I'm going to give up. But if you take the initiative and say, no, it's actually a test of my own self-belief, and then if you try through that, and you keep going, that's when you see the true effect, and that's when you feel the true confidence in yourself overall, because you understand you can get through situations. You can get through times where it's not going well, and burst through it, and then over time it starts doing well again, you know. And it's one of them things. Overall, it's important for us to test our self-belief, and that goes for anything. That goes for you in the gym, that goes for you in your job, that goes for you in what career you want to achieve, that goes for you in your overall life, your mental health, all these things. There's always going to be ups, there's always going to be downs, there's always going to be days where you struggle, there's always going to be times where it feels harder than other days, and there's also going to be days where it's going amazing. But it's important for us to take that all in as a package and understand that that's what's truly rewarding in the sense of it, because it's hard to do, and it takes time, and it takes consistency, and it's hard to do it overall in a general sense, but it has the true effect. And the message in this video was it's going to take time. It's going to take time, and it's going to take effort, and it's going to take consistency, ups and downs. The whole journey is going to take time. And I want you lot, especially mostly the younger people, I'd say in this video, because I understand that a lot of the older people probably know this, but everything good takes time. Everything good doesn't come overnight like that. It takes consistency, it takes hardship, it takes pain, it takes ups, it takes downs, it takes sadness, it takes happiness, it takes all different emotions, range of hardships, pain, feeling down, feeling up, in order for you to get there. And it takes time as well. And that's the message in this video. I hope you lot got a lot of value in this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for the love recently. It means the world. Thank you.